Hey guys, it's your girl, the Top Black Chick, and we are back with another Bombo Clad video. Oh my god, guys, I'm excited. I have a new background. I am launching my new background, which is going to be here, I think, for the whole of this festive period, hopefully. I'm doing skin first. Inside my room, there's a fan humming because it is too hot. The weather is too hot. I don't know if Hamatan is being held by the closed border, in the border that they closed. I don't know, but then I feel like Hamatan should be this around this time that Hamatan should come, but we ain't seen Hamatan yet. Guys, this video is gonna be like a very long video. I would like to I actually want to do like a story time. It's a sad story, guys. The festive period is almost here, and I feel like I should just say this because of people, for safety reason, okay? Because it is this time that they use, this is the time they use as an opportunity to do whatever they want to do. There's a time that they want to like take advantage of, because festive period, guys, it comes with different stories. Alright guys, this is me sharing my story. This actually didn't happen to me alone, yeah, but I'll be talking about that in a few minutes. I need to clean my face first. I've seen a lot of people share this kind of stories, but I don't think I've seen anybody that has experienced what I have experienced, what I had, my friend. Why is the HVAC come? Where is the HVAC come? I don't think I've ever seen or I've never seen anybody come out to say, okay, this is exactly what happened to me, okay? It all started, so you all know I work with a TV station here. I mean, there was a time I was still working with, I was new in the media business, like in the entertainment world. I thought of expanding my knowledge when it comes to media, so I joined this institution called MBA, which is like it's an acronym of National Broadcast Academy. Okay, I mean, it's like a 3-month school, yeah. It's actually sectioned in different, there's one for production, there's one for radio, there's one for TV, there's one for, I think the one for TV and radio are all together. There's one for production, like entertainment production and all that stuff. There's one for there's so many things that that they are doing there that I can't even remember right now, but the one I registered for was the one for radio and TV. That is for presenters. It now came to a point that we needed to do IT. We picked an outfit that I was really familiar with, and I have a few friends there as well. And yeah, and it was on the island. I live in Lagos, Nigeria, guys, in case you're wondering where the island is. I stay on the mainland, but this office was on the island. I'm using my Nivea cream moisturizer for moisturizing my face first. Then I'm gonna go into moisturizer, okay, which is more like a primer as well. I'm not going to be using any primer aside from this one, because this is the 2-in-1 stuff, and I'm not going to be applying it on my nose. I'm just going to be taking out the ones I have used already, like the remaining from the one I applied on my skin. I won't apply much. See, I didn't touch this part. That's one anti-jackie photos too. Okay guys, like I was saying now, so we picked the radio station that was really favorable to us, okay? And yeah, it was like a 2 weeks training, IT training. I need to moisturize my lips. Okay, like I was saying, it was a 2 weeks IT training, guys, and everything was going fine, guys. Everything was going fine until the last day, not like the last day, like the last week for us, like few days till we're done with IT. So normally when we're going for this, because we go every day for the IT stuff on the island, it's let me just call the name of the radio station. It was Rhythm FM. We were ITing around with in Rhythm FM as at that time. So normally we have this friend of ours that is from the same school that we were coming from. He has a car, so he normally picks us up, you know, drop us back to like a place that's very close to our house. And this is the routine for like 2 weeks. Until this day, guys, I and my friend, we were done with we were all done with the whole thingy at the radio station that day. So we're heading home. Actually, I can't even remember what happened, but I know that before we got down from the radio, before we got to where he parked the car, we couldn't find him anymore. We called him. I mean, he left us because I actually don't know. I tried to ask him, why did you leave us? Why didn't you call us? Because you know we're all coming together. Do you know if something happened that made us stay back? That made like the reason why we wasted time to get to the car. He said he couldn't wait, that he was going home, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, okay. So we crossed, to the other side of Silverbed, still Silverbed with the method. We crossed to the other side of Silverbed and we're looking for a cab. I don't think that time Uber and Taxify was really the in thing then. So we saw this yellow and black cab. So we're trying to negotiate because I needed to drop my friend first at her place, very close to her place, because that's what we do most times when we don't get to go with our helper. So we're negotiating now. While we're negotiating, she was talking to the man. Me, I was just standing like a few meters away from her. Then an SUV pulled up. Not like an SUV, it's more like it's a Jeep. I can still remember the color of this car. It has this kind of color, this brown color, where it was shiny. So this car pulled up and he was like, "Fine girls, where are you guys going? Blah 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 blah." Me, on a normal day, I don't enter anything or anybody that I don't know. So me, I feel like they had this jazz thingy that made us enter this car because I actually didn't know how it all happened. Okay, so they were like, "Fine girl, come inside now." My friend was already there negotiating with the cab guy, and I'm like, come, this one wants to drop us. That's how you know, like, so how there were actually two people in the car. Both of them were in the front, so we were at the back. Okay, we had things with us. I had that day, guys, like there was so many things I had with me going home that day. That day I bought a new sneakers for myself. I bought other stuffs for myself that day. So I had all of these things. I had so many things I bought for myself that day. So, and I'm like, come, this people wants to drop us. And she was like, "Are you sure?" "Hey, they are going our way, they can drop us." Something I've never tried before. So it all happened within seconds. I shadow were in the car, so we're driving, and I remember that my friend is supposed to stop somewhere, and I told this guy, "Sorry sir, my friend is stopping not too far from here. Please, can you tell us which way you want to take, blah 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 blah." And he was like, that's what he did. He was like, he didn't say anything. So I and my friend were still discussing, I can't remember what we were talking about. I'm going to be using my matte poreless, my Fit Me foundation from Maybelline in the shade 360. So guys, now we're in the car now. So we're now waiting for these people to just connect to Adeniji, because that was where we told them that we were going. Now my friend wants to stop. So the next question this man asked me was, "Where are you from?" He had about excitement. I was like, "From my state, Anambra State, name South." Saying, "Hey, you are my sister." I said, another excitement ×2. And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm your sister." And I asked him where he is from, so he didn't say anything. Then we kept on moving. He should have said that I'm his sister. So let's just going. And the next thing is that they were like, you're an Igbo girl, yeah? So why do you enter stranger's car? So when I heard that stuff, and I'm like, what? Why did I enter a stranger's car? That was when I knew that we were in for it, guys. We were still in the car. And I'm like, I'm sorry sir, I actually don't enter a stranger's car. This is my first time. And yeah. He was like, why would you even enter at all? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't enter lifts on a normal day. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to show you guys the reason why you should stop entering strangers' car. I just looked at my friend. We just like, you know how you just turn and look at your friend and you both make eye contact. That was what happened basically. That was what happened with me and my friend. And and I'm like, I'm sorry sir. He was like, come on, stop there. Like, he wasn't really talking much yet, but from the tone of his voice, you know that we are just in for it, guys. So the person on the other side, he was the driver. The person on the other side, it was dark. Yeah, because he was the one that walked up to me when we were trying to get a cab. He was the one who was not telling that, shoot these people, let them know we are serious. What if the man said shoot these people? I just heard, I don't know if it was a gun or if it was a soundtrack or if it was a sound effect. I don't know, but I shall know that I heard the gun cock, like they cocked a gun. That was when I knew that, see, if I'm not dying today, guys, I don't know what is going to give me again. And the worst thing is that I have read stories about women dying, how they kill women and just dump their body somewhere, and we're really close to the water. You know, islands now. We're really close. We're on Lagos Island. Yeah, we're really close to the water. So the first thing he told us was close your eyes. That we should close our eyes so we won't know the route they're taking or anything. We close our eyes. But me, I was still peeking through to know where we are. So I noticed that they were just driving round. Yeah. And I started begging. I'm like, please sir. So when that guy cocked the gun now, he now told the guy that he should tape our hands. it was the way I'm laughing like this, guys. It was hell for me. Like I almost pooped on my body. So that one self now brought tape. So the tape and taped our hands. Yeah. Then I'm using the Clinique foundation plus concealer as concealer on my face. It's a full coverage concealer. By the way, Eve gave me this. Shout out to you, baby. So they taped our hands. Yeah. We taped our hands. They asked us to shut our eyes. We closed our eyes. And the first thing he asked me was, where's my phone? He asked me to open my phone. And he asked for my password. Blah 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 blah. That we shouldn't lie about our ATM pins. He requested for my ATM pin, and as at then, yeah, I had like over 200k in my account that day. Normally, this money was sitting in a, hold on guys. Like I said, all of these things happened in a hurry, yeah. In case I miss out on anything that I'm supposed to say. So he asked me what my ATM card pin was, and he said if I lie that we're actually going to the ATM together. I think that's a trick they use now. That we're actually going to the ATM together, and if he finds out that, no, he told my friend. He asked her, hold on, let me remember. Wait, so he asked me for the ATM pin. Yeah, and he said I shouldn't lie to him because we're going to be going. My friend is the one that's going to withdraw the money from our account, and if he finds out that I was lying about my pin, they're going to shoot my friend when they come back to the car. So out of that fear, yeah, I just gave them my ATM pin. And yeah, but we ended up not going to the ATM. Yeah. So while we were still going round, they collected my phone. Like I had 2 accounts, yeah. I had 2 accounts that I use, yeah. One is my office account, my salary account. The other one is like my normal account, yeah. So that was, I think my salary account, there was not much money inside. So it was my office account. Guys, this foundation is bomb. So they asked me, they opened my phone, they asked me for my phone password, I gave them. So I think he went to where I receive alerts, like debit alert or any transaction alert though. So he checked it and he noticed that I had money in my account. Yeah. Then he asked for my ATM pin. I think that was when he asked for my ATM pin. Yeah. I was using a Samsung J7 at that moment. So he collected it. Then he asked for my pin. Then he threatened me, saying that if he ends up in a wrong pin, that he's going to kill my friend and he's going to come back and kill me. Guys, out of fear, I just gave them the ATM card and I gave them the pin. They had my purse, they had my bag, they had everything with me. They had everything. They collected every damn thing. Even the thing I bought for myself that day, they collected it to the end of like perfumes. I had perfume in my bag, they collected everything. They collected my sneakers, they collected my wristwatch, they collected my phone. Yeah, basically all of that stuff. Yeah. So now the thing is, yeah, when they collected my phone, yeah, they checked both the accounts that had money in it. So they noticed that my account, my salary account didn't have much money. It had like 8K, I guess, in it, and they didn't even bother asking for the ATM pin for that one. They didn't even ask for the ATM pin. I know that they returned the ATM card back to me for that other salary account. They returned the ATM back to me. Then my friend didn't have any money in her account. They returned back her ATM. So it was more like I was the victim here. Yeah. And so all of that was going on. We still had our eyes closed. This guy was still driving around and he was not advising us. He was advising us literally that next time we shouldn't enter strangers' cars. We should stop entering cars that we don't know who is inside, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, yes sir, don't see sir, it's a promise. I will never try it again. Because I've never done this before, guys. So it was more like the first time for me, guys. So yeah. So they now dropped us somewhere. So they told us that we should close our eyes. They dropped us. They had our phones. There was nothing with me. They had everything. They took everything. I was like this. I was just empty-handed. They took everything. And what was it now? So they dropped us around I think around Marina or something. They dropped us around Marina, yeah, in the middle of the night. It's not like the middle of the night, it's like, I think it was like around 9, 10, yeah. We entered this car, we like say around 9, then all of these things, so guys, all of this thing went on for like an hour or two, yeah. All of this back and forth, back and forth. Went on for like an hour or two, if not more than, yeah. Because I know that I got home in the middle of the night. So when they let us go, guys, my friend was now saying, you shouldn't have given them the 18. And I'm like, do you want to die? Wait, so you want to gamble your life? What if they kill you? What will I say to your mother and father? So when they dropped us now, they now zoomed off. And there was no way, I had no phone because they collected all the phones we had. There was no way I was going to call my bank that night to block the ATM because it was pretty late at night and I didn't have I literally don't have their customer care number offhand. Everything was on my phone. Okay. So my friend said I'm like, what are we going to do like this? I was still shaking, She was like, that they didn't even touch the money in her bag, in her book. She had money in the middle of her book. Like they didn't care to check that one. She said she had money in her book. They didn't care to check that part of her book. Then she was like, yeah, and she gave me some money. No, we had to take a bike to get out of that place. Yeah. Then we located CMS. Then we got to CMS and what else? So she said, so she was really close to her house. Me, I still have a long way to go because I was going to the mainland. Yeah, she stays on the island. So she told me, she gave me money. She gave me money or what? I don't know how. Okay. I can't remember if it was an Uber I still took or if I took a cab. I can't remember, but I know that I was in a cab. I got home, I think I paid the guy the money or something, and my friend gave me some money. So yeah, that was what I used to enter a cab. I got home, I just went to sleep, guys. I didn't have any mouth to say anything to anybody that day. Yeah, I couldn't say anything because I was sad. At the same time I was getting really depressed because all my savings, all my money was in that account that they took the ATM, and I gave them literally the right pin. If I had a phone, not like I didn't have a phone or there was no way I could have reached customer care. I just didn't know what number to call. Yeah. And that was it. And the next morning I woke up. That was when I had the opportunity to check with my sister's phone. I just logged in my Gmail account. I just logged in with my account and all the money was gone. Literally, all the money gone. And all of the transaction happened in the midnight. They took like 100k in the midnight that night. Then the next day they did the remaining one. Guys, I was depressed for like a long time. Like, guys, and another thing is, I'm still going to choke you. So that one happened, yeah. So that was a lesson. Guys, could you believe that we bumped into, me and my friend, this same friend that happened to us, we bumped into the same people again. Like, this one was around Muson Center. So we had IK Osakioduwa had a talk show. This IK Talks, highlights with IK. It was the last season, so he wanted us to come, you know, and just have fun, like have fun with him on the last season of his show, which we went. Yeah, this was like months after what happened to us. Guys, after this show, yeah, we were at Muson Center's bus stop trying to get a cab. This same car drove up to us. You won't believe it, but this same car drove up to us. The same car that robbed us some months ago drove up to us, and it was another guy that came out of the car to to talk to us. He was like, hi, good evening, my boss wants to talk to you. The same way they did it the other time, but this person was more bigger. The first guy was a bit shorter, but this time it was a bigger guy. He was more buffy. So when he said that thing, I'm like, Oga, shift, else I will scream and they will burn you people here with tire. So when we were like saying all of these things now, and I'm like, so you guys haven't stopped this thing? We were like screaming. It was at night. It was say 7:30, 8 p.m. We're trying to go home. We're waiting for Uber. Then there was Uber. This thing taught us less than that. And I'm like, in my life, if you see this red and yellow cab, I'm not going to take it. But when it comes to Uber or Taxify, I'm going to do one of those. So we already ordered for a cab. We're waiting for the cab. That was when these people drove up to us. And I'm like, wait, these people really do this thing for real? Like, months after they robbed us, they still walked up to us again, and to the same people they robbed. And I'm like, guys, I was scared, yeah? I was scared while I was telling them that they shouldn't worry, we're trying to get our cab, all that stuff. Yeah. The guy tried to persuade us. I'm like, okay, we're not going. Is it by force? When we started screaming now, we're trying to get attention of other people on that road. That was when he changed his mind and I went back into the car. Then they drove off. So in my mind, I thought that I can fear a lot though. In my mind, I thought that my friend doesn't stay far from her house is around that Lagos Island, so it was more easy for her to go home. Me, I still have a long way to go. Yeah. I still haven't recovered from the money that they took. These people want to come and take another one. The same set of people, guys. So all through my trip, home, guys, I was just looking back. I thought these guys were following me. Because I'm like, how can you guys come back again to come and rob us again? Blah, 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 blah. I couldn't tell my driver that I think somebody is following me and all that stuff. I was just worried, yeah. So the thing I did was, I was really familiar with road. I'm really familiar with road, guys. So the thing I did was, I told my driver, we took shortcuts, yeah. Just to me, I thought they were following me because I'm sure there's no way they would follow me. But out of fear, I was not telling this guy that you should take this route, so that we can actually avoid these guys. Because like I said earlier, I don't take lift. So it must have been that the juju they used that day, yeah, it didn't work this time because we knew who they were. We already experienced this thing before. It was now familiar to us, guys. So after these things now, I think like the next year, I still bumped into this man, guys. I had a shoot on the island. So you know when you have shoots now, they put you in a hotel and all that stuff. So we had a shoot on the island, yeah. So I went downstairs, I had breakfast, and the hotel we were, it was really, really big because they were shooting most of the things in that hotel. So they needed like a very nice hotel premises and all that stuff. So after I had my breakfast now, guys, I was going back upstairs to get ready for the shoot. This man walked up to me right in the lift before the lift went up. I was like, hi. So me, when I saw him, I'm like, Jesus Christ, this face looks familiar. And I saw him like, hi, good evening. I was like, hi, how are you? He now told me his name. My name is Stanley. I'm going to say it so you go and look for him. I'm going to drop his number here on the screen so you guys can, even if you can, I feel like I actually feel like I should do something, yeah, but I don't know who. I don't know if it's going to involve losing my life or something. Even if it's going to involve losing my life, I'll just let it go, yeah. So this same guy walked up to me. I don't know if it's anymore. He walked up to me. He now told me, hi, my name is Dr. Stanley. Woman, you're beautiful. You know how men are now. You're beautiful, blah, 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 blah. So me, and I remember that this is the guy that robbed us. I remembered right there and then. And I'm like, hi, good evening. He said, what do you want? He said, I'd like to get a number. Blah, 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 blah. I'm into construction. I'm into building constructions, road construction. I'm like, okay, nice. Me, already in my head, I'm like, this guy was the person that robbed us. Because me, I thought that I could actually do something. Yeah, so I gave him my number. Then he gave me his. I saved it the way he told me his name was, Dr. Stanley. Yeah. Yeah, guys, he didn't call. So I was not the one following up. I saved his number. I checked on his WhatsApp status. Guys, I kid you not, yeah. The car these people used to rob us was the same car this guy was posing with. He was posting on his WhatsApp status. The same car, everything, the same car. Then he took a photo with the wristwatch he collected from me. He took a photo with it. He had it on with him, and he took a photo. I'm like, this is the person. So it dawned on me that this is my instinct wasn't wrong at the first place, the first time I met him. And I'm like, so this is a trick, yeah? They walk up to you, they tell you that business people, blah 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 blah. I think they go to like big hotels in case they don't get to see anybody that they get to rob on the road. Yeah, they just walk into a hotel, probably eat for the fun of it or something. Then if they assess you, they notice that you have money, that kind of thing, they will not invite you out. That's the trick, guys. There's no two ways about it. That's the trick. That's what they do. When they assess you, they notice you have money, blah blah blah, they will not invite you out. Because basically that was what that one was doing. And me, I already know who he was. And I'm like, you see, I'm not gonna go for this today. So days passed and I buzzed him. I'm like, good afternoon, how are you? Remember me, you collected my number from so and so hotel on this day. He was like, hey, hi, how are you? You sound like a good person. How are you? I said, I'm fine, how are you now? I didn't hear from you again, you didn't get to call me. You know all that stuff. He was like, sorry, I've been busy, construction work. Me in my mind, like, thunder will fire you on that construction work that you're talking about. Yeah? Guys, let me quickly do my brows and I'll get back to the story. Like I was saying, so I think they target people, yeah. They just come to you. They just come to you as if they are trying to woo you or toast you in a way, and if you fall for it, yeah, then in a situation where they tell you that, oh, let's go out, let's go have lunch, let's go do this, let's have dinner and all that stuff. Because this guy literally mentioned that. He was like, come, can we just hang out? Can we go somewhere? Me that I already know who he was, and I'm like, nah, I'm busy, I got work, I have to go and work. Yeah, and yeah, so after that, yeah, he barely talks on WhatsApp, right? But me, I try to see if there's a way I can actually confirm my suspicion, guys. And I buzz him like, can I invite you somewhere? Can I invite you for a show? Blah 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 blah. Going before that, I already told my friend that see who I met. Blah 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 blah. She was like, you know, out of fear now. She was like, don't let them go and kill you. I'm like, what I actually wanted to do was probably involve police, yeah. Then I'm still going to end up sending money for them to catch a suspect or a fugitive. So after I told her all of that stuff, that I wanted to involve police, maybe I'll just be inside the car. Then maybe police will just follow me. You know how they do this in the Oyibo film? That's what I had in my head. Yeah. Then she now told me that you might just die. They might kill. What if it's a security gun? They now kill you. You now say it's what's the essence? And I'm like, well, I just wanted to do something so that they can actually put a stop to this menace. And yeah, so I now thought of another thing just to confirm my suspicion. Now, because I'm like, what's up now? Let me invite you for a show. That day, Apollo was happening at a cool hotel, and asked me where are you, blah blah blah. Then I was still home, I was getting ready to go for the show. And I told him, let me invite you for a show now. Yeah? I was like, sure, what's up, why? I can, of course I will. I'm like, okay. There's a show happening at the hotel. I can get you tickets if you want. Yeah? Guys, what I wanted to do, what my plan was, yeah? Because I know a few bouncers at the hotel at this event, yeah? What I wanted to do is talk to them, tell them that this is what this guy did to me. Yeah? They hold him captive there at that event. That was my plan. I don't know if Baba was reading my mind or if he had a gut feeling or an instinct telling him that he should not even go for the show. And I told him, like, don't worry, I have tickets. I can get you tickets so you can come have fun at the show. Because I told him that's what I do basically, that I'm a TV presenter. So he has head TV presenter. Yeah, he maybe thought that this guy could get money, I will rob. So that day now, I invited him, he came. He now came with another person entirely. He came with someone different. This person is now fair. Now this Igbo boy that have brown head. He's an Igbo person as well. Then he introduced me to his friend. He was like, hi, meet my friend. He was not saying now, hi, meet my sweetheart. Man in here, you and who, sweetheart, baggy there. So I'm like, are you guys not gonna come inside? He was like, the tickets I got them regular ticket because I don't see them going inside, obviously, because they were gonna be held at the venue. So he was like, this is a regular ticket now. We don't roll in a regular way. He's trying to show me that he's got money. Like that he wants to go and buy ticket. But wait, the thing he told me that yeah, he'd like to come for this event after I gave him the tickets and all that stuff. That he'd like to come, but he's having a meeting at Mega Plaza, which is not too far from the hotel. That if you'd like for us to chill there, when I'm done with my event, we can go together and all that stuff. And I'm like, your friend, did he come with a car? He said no, that he's driving with him. I'm like, okay, this is the guy. Yeah. I'm like, anything you want to do, just go on, just have fun. When I'm done, I'll just call you so you come pick me. So you can come pick me. So when he heard that, he's like, okay, I can do that, that's no problem. So after the show now, because what I wanted to do didn't succeed, I just went straight home. I didn't call him again. He didn't bother to call me. I didn't buzz him again till today. Nothing. So I was going through my WhatsApp status today and noticed that he viewed my status. Guys, that was why I am actually saying this story today. So if you are watching this and you know a way I can actually do something to get this guy arrested, him and his gang, please let me know in the comment section. It would be really, really important because I really wish I could actually do something. I feel helpless here, guys. It's not like I can't do it. I just don't want to die in the process or anything. I just want to be careful. I want to really do this thing. I really want to like do it in a way that nobody's gonna get hurt. Even if they get hurt, it's a business. But I don't want to get hurt. Nobody has to get hurt. I just want them caught, right? So if you're watching this, please let me know if there's anything we can do. Hit me up or just say something in the comment section. If it's what we can do, then I will just request for your private number or your email address, then we can talk about how to go about it, because I really, really feel that this kind of thing should be looked into, yeah, because I feel like God just brought him back into my life in a way just to end this whole bad things that they do, yeah, because the way they try to do it is that you end up blaming yourself. Like, why would I even enter a stranger's car? You can't even tell anybody. You can't even say this is what happened, because they'll be like, you say, why you go enter a car when it be your own, or person where you don't know, you just go enter inside a car. That's the kind of blackmail they will leave with you in your heart. Because immediately I got home that day, I was robbed. I couldn't say this is what happened to my parents. I couldn't say anything to my sister. I couldn't say anything to my brother. I told them one chance in a way, so they would believe that one chance I got robbed. Yeah, I told them I was in a one chance car. They were not even happy that they were lucky that I didn't get hurt or anything, because in such situations, yeah, it's either they got you or they give you a mark shot. Shall go home with mark. Oh my god, there's a lot of fallout on this thing. I really want to put a stop to this thing. I want to put a stop to it. If there's something you think we can do, yeah, I'd really appreciate it. I don't mind doing that. Yeah, I have people that can actually support me as well. I just don't want to be the only one doing this thing, right? Okay guys, so I went off camera to do like the rest of my face because I didn't want to bore you guys with the whole routine, my normal routine that I normally do on a daily basis, on a normal day. Okay, so about my story, in a nutshell, I just feel like this festive period, I feel like this is the time they get to do more of the things I experienced, because I know the time this happened was earlier in the year. I'm gonna say like around March, if I'm not mistaken, around March, that was when this happened. So I feel like this festive period we should be more careful. We should know, I mean, we should have money that we can use to take a cab. If you don't have money, just do like a public bus, because I know how this feels. Because I know how this feels, guys. They will blackmail you to the point that you be like, okay, I think I deserve this. I deserve what happened, because in my normal sense, I shouldn't have followed the stranger or entered the stranger's car. That is the aim behind this robbery, because I don't see you come and tell me, okay, next time you shouldn't enter stranger's car. Okay, for the first time this is happening, and what am I saying? In a nutshell, I feel like they use this as an advantage, yeah, for you not to probably say it to another person or go to the police to report as a case. They'd be like, Yusuf, you know how Nigerian police and how African we can be and how Nigerian we can be. They start blaming you. They won't even blame the person that robbed you. They'll start blaming you and saying, Yusuf, why you said going to that person's car? You know how all of that stuff, how it works. I feel like that's the aim. That is their aim of doing what they do, because they know that at the end of the day you don't get to report this to the officials, to any form of way in reporting them, so they can get captured. So like I said earlier, if you have like a way we can sort this out. I still have this person's number. He still uses my WhatsApp status. It's just that he hasn't buzzed me yet. Like over 2 years now, he hasn't. Okay. And when I saw my WhatsApp status, I noticed that he had watched it. That reminded me of what happened to me like 4 years ago. So basically, guys, that's my story. Please, we all need to be safe out there, because it's one life we've got. I wouldn't want this to happen to somebody else. That's why I'm actually saying this now. Let's all take precaution. Let's all be careful out there. Take cab if you can, take a public bus if you can, but just be careful, be watchful, be cautious, okay, of all these things. If you enjoy watching this video, guys, if you enjoy watching me create this basic makeup look, except that the lipstick is now more glossier than the rest of the face. The rest of the face is glowy, and I don't know what I'm saying now. But if you enjoy watching this video with me creating this amazing look, give this video a very big thumbs up. If you enjoyed it, who enjoys this start story? If you took something out of this video, sound like just too funny, please give this video a very big thumbs up. If you'd like to share a story, please let me know what your story is about. If you've been a victim of this, share with me in the comment section. Let's all come out and talk about this. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on my next one. Merry Christmas, everybody. I don't know when this will be out though, but bye guys. Peace.